In my darkest moments, that's where God met me, and He showed me that He was the answer to all my problems. He showed me that there's a chance at redemption. I may have felt like this before, but He showed me like His purposes for me, and He revealed Himself to me, and that no matter all the bad things I've done in my life, He still loves me like as His child. Hi, my name is Kyle. I was born into a Christian family in the Philippines. I grew up in the Christian church. I was always in the church, but I was just always going through the motions. And so when I was volunteering at youth, I would have my cousin Angel drive me every week, every Friday. Angel has a huge impact on me because every single time she would drive me from youth, she would ask me this one question, and it would be, "Have you found God yet?" And you know, being a kid at that age didn't really mean much to me because maybe she would just ask me a question, right? All I would answer is, "Yeah, I know God. I go to church. My family goes to church." But it wasn't until probably recently when I found significance in that question she would ask me. So in 2022, I started going to Bible college, and I lived out there in dorms. I thought it was going to be the most amazing experience, getting to play volleyball, going to Christian school, getting to know God while also playing my favorite sport. But I realized that it took lots of sacrifice, and it just got me to a point where I just felt so lonely. I really thought that doing something I really love would be enough for me to keep going. But in April 2023, that was when I hit my absolute rock bottom. The lead up to that was me not going to class. I felt really alone in the community that I was in. I didn't feel accepted. I just felt really, really distanced away from my peers. It just felt like I didn't belong there. And a lot of things just added up. A lot of past insecurities began to creep up. And it was a perfect opportunity for the devil to tell me a lot of lies about myself. And the fact that my insecurities were at a point where I hated myself, I decided to do things that were things that I wouldn't think I would ever do. And it just made me go down a path where I emotionally cheated on my girlfriend, and something I really regret to this day. But I know it happened, and it had to happen for me to find God. But looking back to it, it's still a very, it's a hard thing to talk about. Yeah. So at that time where she found out what happened, things obviously got heated. It was really hard for us to communicate. For a lot of the time, we went on no contact. It was in that no contact though where she found God as well, and which is really, really surprising because I had no influence on that. She already had started attending church while we were together. But she didn't find God yet until she also hit that rock bottom, because it wasn't just my rock bottom, it was her rock bottom. And in that time where we stopped the no contact, we were able to share with each other like what God's been telling us. It was really surprising because we just saw this sense of hope, and it was just so much motivation for me to continue chasing God. And the fact that we were able to mend that part in our relationship, I experienced true forgiveness and grace, not just from God, but from another person, and it was so reassuring. So earlier this year, my family and I all got baptized together. It was a really warm feeling in my heart because we were all so excited for that. We were planning to do that for a while now, and I think it was a perfect opportunity, and God made us do it at the perfect time where I felt like that was when I wanted to do it. And I know that my mom and my dad have always wanted to do it for the longest times, and getting baptized for me was very significant because I was able to share a little bit of my testimony to the rest of the church. I wanted to focus on the fact that people my age are able to experience God's love, not just my age, but people from my exact scenario of being born into a Christian family, going through the motions my entire life, but being able to find God when you think your life is going so wrong. Like, you're still able to find God's love when you hit your darkest moments, and that He's always there for you. And I just wanted to share that encouragement, and especially for people my age, because it's really hard to lean in when you have so much things going on with finding your career, finding your life. Thinking about when Angel asked me that question back when she would drive me home from youth, "Have you found God yet?" I can confidently say now that I didn't find God. Like, God revealed himself to me, and he gave me the opportunity to find him. And with that opportunity he gave me, I'm so happy that I didn't like reject that opportunity. I'm glad that I went into it knowing that I had nothing else to do but trust him, because I had nothing else to do. It's either go down from rock bottom, which is crazy, but he picked me up from where I was, and he showed me that he wasn't done with me yet. It's just really exciting because knowing that God has so much plans for you, it's a lot harder now to be not motivated, because God just continuing to tell me things every day, and being a part of God's kingdom and serving in the church just reminds me that he always has my back.